Let's get to these 100 subs. They're weird. They said Avante Maddox was a steal of the draft. You heard, Dylan? They said Avante Maddox is a steal of the draft. Like, what? I don't even think the kid's that good. Well, Olivia's calling. Rep to Dylan talking.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the
architectural
wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Get up! 21!
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll get up to the 43.
Actually, I'm gonna run Coleman for most of the game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now Ryan on first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes.
Stop!
And he's got his receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones.
Can't give me man-to-man with Julio Jones, bro.
And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I must have updated the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Go ahead, run Zeke.
Prescott to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency
are you kidding me? How is he getting that open?
And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A first down carry by Allen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it.
Vic Beasley, bro. I think that's what it is.
Vic Beasley in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Get out of here. That's like triple coverage. Are you serious?
It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover.
That dude just had some double coverage. I mean, triple. I had a safety over top and I had double coverage on him. You know who was going to be open?
It's had an interesting season.
Gallup. I love Gallup.
Left the one. As you look in your crystal ball going forward,
I'm throwing it. I seen it and everything.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up the try.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
Picked off at the 15. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
It was open. Like, are you serious right now? I'm actually kind of mad.
The green zone from the 10-yard line in. A lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
Oh my God! I hit play ball.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper from
Amari Cooper just bodied me.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
I gotta keep running it.
So a tie ball game here as
That should
the
have
kicks
been
away.
that should have been a freaking 25-yard game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
Bro, can I get some blocking, please?
And he is met in his tracks.
Exactly, that's how I feel right now. Big fat no.
Wind up losing 3 yards
Nobody
here.
wants to fucking
And they're
go.
going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Ryan. And finding the time.
That's how it should have been
and he
earlier.
gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st
I'm
and
streaming
10.
this when I'm talking to myself, I guess. I'm going
1st
to.
and 10, it's Ryan.
Why did you
Over the middle, and It's incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Well, Charles, a year ago at this time, I asked you what your Thanksgiving plans were, so I got a funny answer out of you last year. I'm going to ask you again, what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Trying to figure out exactly what time I kick everyone out of my house so I can just hunker down and watch what's left of the football schedule. That's what I want to know.
Oh, come on. Your mother-in-law is coming in. It's going to be a great time at the Davis household.
Well, she can stay as long as she wants. She's family. But everyone else, they have an expiration time.
What about the dogs?
50-50. Depends on how they act that day.
Well, when things go awry, you can just get in the car and head out for the airport because you got a game that weekend.
I certainly do. I will be headed to Charlotte, Seattle at Carolina that Sunday. Looking forward to that one, but even while I'm jesting a little bit about people being at the house,
how is he missing that?
I'm not jesting about. Hurry up and get out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This is Coleman. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going.
Dude, Matt Ryan is throwing way off. Who was the incredible catch?
This one's going to get him a first down.
Nothing weird.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. Now, here's a look for the end zone.
I even put it inside. Do it inside.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Here's Ryan.
Get out of here, bro. This guy's not that good.
Picked off at the 13. And it's a good return here. Close to the 35. Changing topics here for just a second to look ahead to our Thanksgiving slate. You got Chicago and Detroit early, but then, of course, Dallas late. And it's a rivalry game. They host Washington.
Yeah, and how great is that we're going to get that one on Thanksgiving because they've given us some memorable ones throughout the years. And it's always interesting to hear just how intense this rivalry is, even in today's NFL. I've talked to guys who have played for both Dallas and Washington, and they always say it's such a struggle when they hear they have to go to the other team. No matter what the circumstances, that's the one team that you don't want to go play for. And they always say it's very strange to put on that other uniform.
Whoever wins that game, the turkey will taste a lot better in the locker room after. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Vic Beasley in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott going for the deep ball. It's caught inside.
How does he catch that and who doesn't catch it? Are you serious?
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Prescott now on 2nd down. This one called outside by Cooper. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What are you laughing about? What's so funny? It's 7-7, and this guy's playing as a Cowboy. He's just going to run the clock. Oh, Mark Cooper touchdown. Thank God there was a sack. Because Mark Cooper was definitely open.
He gets him for a loss of 7.
Definitely open.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw
Beasley.
for it on 1st
They could play, bro.
Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins.
Mark Cooper touchdown.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Nick's live.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
No, I should have intercepted that.
Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You know, Charles, it is hard to believe that we are sitting on the doorstep of Thanksgiving week. Already that time of year, but it always gives us good football. One of the games on Thanksgiving, Chicago and Detroit, that'll get the party started at 12:30 Eastern.
One of the traditional games, Detroit hosting, Dallas hosting, but in this case, we will stay in the Motor City. And this is the longest-running annual series in the NFL. A lot of people think about Detroit and Green Bay or Chicago and Green Bay. It's Detroit and Chicago. They've met at least once a year since 1930, 178 times total. And they just met 2 weeks ago in Chicago and going to do it again.
They find some open field here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Ryan.
That's interception.
There he goes.
Thank God he was on the Eastern.
Jones has it. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
He's going to arch us all the height, man.
Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are in for 6. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Dallas getting the ball again here on offense, and the Cowboys haven't been able to build a ton of momentum if you look at their 2018 season as a whole, Charles. In fact, the first 7 weeks before the bye earlier in the year, it was kind of like flipping a coin. It was loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So I don't know what you make of this team.
You would actually expect that coin to come up heads 2 times in a row or tails 2 times in a row, wouldn't you? I think that we'll see the second half belong to Ezekiel Elliott, because the move to get Amari Cooper out wide should open things up a little bit more, and he's such an impact player, and that's how they played.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Why are you running back in the
Picked up by Robert Alford, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent.
This guy quit. Are you serious? What a weenie.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. First and 10, Watson. The catch made by
Hopkins is out.
He's at the
First
40,
play, touchdown.
20, 10, touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Got mad. He won.
He's got him in. Complete.
He had 3 guys and still beat him.
Finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 41 yards. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Why is he backing up?
Complete to his tight end. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Why did he break? He's just coming from somebody. They missed it out route.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Third and long. It's Ryan. Rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Coleman now. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Throwing on first down, Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal?
Oh, my.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Houston Texans, Charles, they had that 0-3 start, and then they got hot. And I don't know, maybe it's because of that slow start. Is that why we're not hearing as much about them as a contender this year?
I think that is a huge part of it. In addition, Kansas City's been so exciting and winning a lot of games. New England is New England, and they play high-profile games and win them. The Chargers, they've been on the scene a little bit because Philip Rivers is so recognizable. And, of course, Pittsburgh now getting back in form. So, you're right. When they were 0-3, they were pretty much buried. But remember what their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, said at that time. We're going to get this thing right. Don't jump on the bandwagon then. Jump on it now because we're going to be pretty darn good. And he was so correct.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. QT, Charles, he didn't make his debut this year until week 4. Busted out with 11 catches in that win over Indianapolis. And now you got Will Fuller done for the year with a knee injury. He's a big part of this offense.
He certainly is because he's quickly going to have to become one of those go-to guys for Deshaun Watson. And a guy that he can get the ball to pretty fast because Will Fuller provided a lot of speed and flash. It could work inside and outside. QT's going to work out of the slot mainly, get it to him, and let him go.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throw outside, complete to QT. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. This is first and goal from about the 8. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bruce Irvin coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Out of the gun, Watson steps away to his left. His throw caught at about the
This
5.
guy is not.
Really nice gain on the completion.
This guy's eating me up
However,
with
still
Deshaun
3rd
Watson.
and goal that they face now. He was out there waving his
How you doing?
arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in sprint.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Now Ryan down around the goal line.
Well, not a gain.
Are you serious?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right?
How is this kid
Seems
catching
like a good
it?
idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll
I got
surprise him and
freaking
catch him
triple
off
teams
guard.
on this guy.
Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short to give it the tight end. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
He's letting this dog run until 2 in the morning. I'm not even going to play.
To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout.
Hot, bro. Where's the spot at? I don't know.
They give it off here to the tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the ground with a tight end. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are in for 6.
Turtles
and
going.
he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
You talking about with the girl at work?
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. And he gets this up
they had a
35 before he's out of bounds.
Pull it.
When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Last drive, remember, similar situation.
Don't, you're not really getting off, are you?
The coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team.
That's an interception.
Yeah, especially maybe when you look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He dropped.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Yay.
Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle into the line. Now Ryan on second down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And now we won't see a play on first down.
He really is. He's always talking like he's always talking
as
the heat.
Stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
That's stamped. That's stamped. That's stamped.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Wow.
Ryan now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. Bryant's extra point up and good. And
just
that is
that 50 cent.
game as we approach halftime.
She said, ba 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 bang, ba 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 bang.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, halftime. Put my other one back in.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here now come the Falcons. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
How much bet was a big press?
Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left.
And
the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You should have played this coming through, crap.
Well, week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the third and final game on Turkey Day. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 5. Throwing on third and long. Ryan flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. J.J. Watt in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner has been good in his stead.
He certainly has, and we have to think now that maybe we won't see Le'Veon Bell in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, ever again. And that's for another day. He's not there. You just hit it, though. James Conner, this Pittsburgh team has really elevated its game around James Conner, playing awfully well. He's playing well. And I think there's a certain sense when you watch them that they all want to prove something to Le'Veon Bell, that they can play well without him. And so far, it's working.
And James Conner, he's an easy guy to root for. A good pickup there at 22. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal. It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. They will run again with Coleman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I'll get a penalty because I'm going to miss this kick.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Yeah, are you leaving me now, too? What are you about to...
And now out comes Houston.
I'm not done by giving man. I'm done. But what are you guys watching?
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again
Fine.
now on this drive.
You
After
and,
what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30.
I never even heard of that. I seen
Falcons with his second touchdown.
I seen mad people were watching it.
And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will
I like that kind of stuff, so I'll check it out.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Yes, I'm definitely down. Bro, can you just hold on a second? I'm in the third quarter. I'm 2 minutes. I'm still a couple minutes away from finishing the game, so you can play a couple or whatever.
At their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman, and not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
In
this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up.
Oh, really?
Now we've got that artificial surface.
I didn't know that.
See the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Did he just move in recently?
On the pick up there, and now it's third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the high discipline to be an elite linebacker.
I just got intercepted. I'm going to lose this game to a scrub now.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what
this guy, bro, DeAndre Hopkins, bro, he's a receiver for the Texans, bro. He has like 200 yards, and I can't stop him. Like, what the f?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I know. That's why I said. That's why I told you who he was from.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Let's go, bro. I gotta go win this game, man. I'm putting 2 o'clock on. I'm gonna win this game.
21-yard line. Hey, with that incompletion, time to have some fun. I want to know at the
it's where like you run the clock. You're just purely running the clock.
Well, certainly not me.
Well, I knew that.
I can tell you that. But let's just switch it. Who cares who carves the turkey? I want to know what you're going to be.
Oh, that's right. I gotta buy you the actual game. You heard me? I like this Black Ops for real.
Down on your plate on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, definitely turkey.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten into that. I hope you know we're gonna play hardcore.
Sound overly appetizing is out of this world.
We're playing hardcore, you know that, right?
Potato casserole, second to none.
So I should be making my plans to fill a seat at the garden household.
Yep.
You're more than welcome.
Because I think my household may kick me out.
What's your favorite? What's on your plate?
I'm telling you, when you throw the yams at me, look out. I'm gonna go to town.
I haven't really played it. I haven't played it much since I bought it for real. I think I played it like twice.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I like the pecan pie, but I do love a chocolate pie. I can't help myself. It's one of my favorites.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
He dropped it.
Boy, a curious decision.
Yo, bro, kill me, bro.
Doesn't pan out, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
No.
Watson hands this to Foreman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I had a chance.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better.
Bro, how do you play gun game with each other? We can only play one at a time? That's stupid. Like, we can't party up and play gun game. I think that's retarded. I don't know about how you think about that. Yeah, but I'm talking about the public game. Bro, are you serious? This guy's running it right down my neck.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to
him. Do you know the mode gun game, bro?
Drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 10 that
How do you
time,
first
escaping
down?
the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Bro.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4
Just
plays.
pick a play for me. Blitz or cover? Which one?
4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Second and goal from the 1.
All right, you called it.
The carry here for the big
He got a touchdown.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Yeah, he got it. It's all good. I even blitzed too. I thought that was a good call. That's what I would have called too. So, yeah.
And the Texans will extend their lead.
It's a good call. He just got
And the
there.
lead will grow by 1 more.
Oh shit! It needs updating. Huh? I thought my shit might do it automatically. I mean, I haven't played it in forever, but it updates automatically usually. I thought.
On the return, here's Justin Hardy.
You're right.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out come the Falcons now.
Well, we need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to
turn it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Wow, he got hit. Oh my god, he's done with the catch. Oh, he dropped it. Oh no, he didn't.
But assured confidence, hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their.
I only picked him because of one guy.
Come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this
I mean,
inside the 30.
stumbled, bro. I'm not good at NBA, bro.
24 yards.
You remember when I played for the first time at Trent's house? That was bad.
Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
I know.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down.
He dropped it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
I don't even know, bro. Keep it a buck, bro. I don't know any of that right now.
And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Yeah, I know what prestiging is, but I thought you can't prestige until you hit level 50 or whatever. Well, it used to be level 50. I'm not sure what it is now.
Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Why did it take so long?
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
My triangle's not working to adjust the freaking play.
Here's Ryan to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
Well, there's 2 minutes left. It's up to you, bro.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Eluding the pressure.
Touchdown, baby.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 29 yards. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
It's all or nothing.
Back to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
I'm going to stop.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions and giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Start calling your timeouts, kid.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Never count me out.
Freeman again. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Because he's going to think I'm going to run it right up the gut. Newsflash.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Actually, I think he's going to stop this one.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I could have had a touchdown.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Give this kid time. Yes, bro. Come watch.
Game-winning
Come
field
watch.
goal would be a chip shot from here.
Come
Let's
watch,
see how
bro.
they play it on 1st and goal.
I call it that now.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about
Are you
that
watching?
because there was no hurried movements there, right?
No, hurry up and watch. I can score for you.
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
It's Madden play or whatever. Play something like that. I forget.
After the penalty, here's
Bro, somebody's got to block him.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Yep. I got 2 seconds, bro, to win this game.
So it's all up to the other Matty Ice. Matt Bryant now. 2 seconds on the clock.
I won it.
For the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
I thought I was going to lose.
And you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting
That's
practice
crazy,
in Major
bro.
League Baseball.
DeAndre Hopkins had
right?
like 100,000
14
million
to
yards.
11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this
Let
one.
me see right now. Bro, my receiver had 7 catches for 163 yards. His had 4 catches for 179. That's freaking crazy. Alright, I'm coming now, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,